Greetings, my fellow Narcadians. It is I, Talsar of the Master of the Narcadian Order. We're here for more Castlevania Symphony of the Night. As always, down in the description below, there shall be links to my Patreon and to my Discord. Wow, that came off really rough, didn't it? But I am doing this live. There will be no other takes. Why? Because I like to play it real. No editing. I know it's been a couple of days since I last uploaded. Well, yeah, about a couple of days. And while I like to say I haven't had the time, that's not entirely accurate, because being now laid off for a week, I've had nothing but time, but I've had other things to occupy my time with. Alright, so I'm still trying to find the Colosseum. Well, I went ahead back to the cathedral area, or the chapel. So, I need to... okay, I think I know where I'm going. I've been trying in vain to get Skyrim working. Not to record it, because I play a very adult modded Skyrim, which would not, shall we say, would not make it through YouTube censors. It would not meet their standards of conduct, or you know what I mean. But I've tried doing a fresh install on a new directory, installing my mods again. I'm right back to the same problem I was having before, where I can't get past making a new character. I'm using the mod Alternate Start Live Another Life, which I think is an excellent mod. It allows for better role-playing, rather than the, you know, played out, so you are a prisoner trope. But whenever I click on New Game, it crashes. Now, I have been able to make it to the the character creation screen, but after 30 seconds, and I've timed it, the game crashes. I've tried, right now I'm just going through my load order, trying to uninstall things, and so far I can't figure out what's causing it. Usually when it's an error like this, usually it's a texture loaded improperly, or something that's being rendered isn't rendering properly. It's causing it to crash, or it could be dual sheath redux, but I've run the patch a few times and that's not the problem. Everything in the load order is fine. All the dependencies are met. Okay, no, I'm going the wrong way. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah. All the dependencies have been met. Using the load order sorting tool called Loots. No errors are popping up there, so everything's fine there. TS5 Edit also isn't showing any errors. So I have no idea what's causing it just to crash that way it is. I've been going through uninstalling a bunch of things and still can't seem to get past that block. Also, I've been watching, because it seems to be the popular thing that recently, Tiger King. And I gotta be honest with you. After watching the entire series, and yes, I've been watching pretty much the entire series today, I don't get the... okay, I get to a certain extent the fascination the show has had, but not how it's been so memeable. That I don't get. The thing about this show is that no one is innocent. Everyone is culpable of something. Some to more degrees than others, clearly. I mean, let's face it, Joe was a loose cannon. The fact that it took him so long to get arrested and convicted is just amazing. When you are constantly killing someone in effigy like that, making menacing threats like that, using firearms, which I'm not exactly sure how Oklahoma's laws work, but usually the way he was using his firearms would be considered illegal use of a discharge of a firearm. Maybe Oklahoma's laws work differently if he didn't live in the city, but perhaps like in a more rural area, maybe there's differences. I don't know. But definitely those would be seen as making menacing threats, stuff like that. Death threats. Jeff, Jeff is definitely also not innocent of anything. No one in that show is innocent. There's just varying degrees of guilt. Alright, I can't jump up there. I will probably end up watching Season 2 just to see how things play out. Okay. That doesn't seem to do me any good. But after watching that, I started watching a new series on Netflix called Happy. Starring Christopher Milani, I think that's his name, and Patton Oswalt. I hate it. Okay, finally got it. It's an interesting show. Christopher, let me actually look up his name, make sure I'm pronouncing it properly. I just had it pulled up my phone a second ago. Yeah, Milani. He plays this, basically this, washed up ex-cop. Let's see. Here's the Coliseum. Here's where I need to go. I need to get to the other side of this. He plays a character called Nick Sachs, who used to be a police officer, isn't anymore. Now he's a hitman, drunkard. He's singing some shit and is extremely jaded. He suffers a heart attack after taking out some mob for a contract. When he wakes up in the ambulance, all of a sudden he sees a flying blue donkey unicorn. This unicorn is in fact an imaginary animal, creature, friend, that belongs to his estranged daughter, who has been kidnapped, and has sent him out to find her father, to rescue her and everyone else who's been kidnapped. So, okay, that's also a dead end. It's a very interesting dynamic that they have used in this. Kind of, okay, yeah, using double jump here will definitely be a lot useful. Gotcha! I'm I'm a few episodes in. But if you haven't seen it, I suggest you do. I got a few shows on my watch list because I have no idea how long I want to be, stuck at home like this. I mean, there are people out there who have it worse than I do. I was looking at the numbers of New York today, and holy shit. 66,000 people. Alright, I don't know why this square isn't filling in. That's what I was trying to do. But yeah, 66,000 people are now infected over there. It's just mind-boggling, really. Right now in my state, we're almost at 2,000. I live in Ohio, and we're about to hit 2,000. I know a lot of people are being very hesitant to talk about it on YouTube right now, but my channel isn't monetized, so I don't give a fuck. Other channels who are monetized, they can't say coronavirus because those channels won't get demonetized. That's why I kind of enjoy the level of freedom that I have with having a channel that's not monetized, because I don't have to worry about those kinds of issues. I don't have to watch what I say. I don't have to... you are a bastard. Gotcha. Why didn't I go this way? Oh, it's a save room. This is useful. The only thing that this ordeal has been taking a toll on me has been with my diet. Before all this happened, my parents gave me money to buy food with. So, just in case I did get into a situation that I'm in right now. Now granted, stores are still open, but since my income has now been severely restricted, until my unemployment comes in, and I am looking forward to the extra $600 a month, I'll be making more on unemployment than I did working, which is kind of hilarious. But don't get me wrong, I would still go back to work. I don't think double jump's going to help me up here, but let's just check just to be sure. A little bit ago, I was chatting with one of my coworkers who got stuck working the midnight shift, and oh yeah, this is gonna help me. Where the fuck can I go now? All right, that takes me back to the clock tower. Well, no, I can't get up to that second part. Okay, so this was just a dead end. Alright, so where can I go? Alright, the only thing I can think of to do now is go back to Oroc's Lair. Oroc's Lair? And I believe I did that going through the clock room. That's the only place I haven't been back to since I died last time. So I must have to go through there in order to get to the Coliseum. So the fastest way for me to get back to that point is to take this teleporter, and I'm probably going to have to go back to the one down in the lower left. That looks like it's going to be the shortest route. But yeah, I was talking with one of my coworkers, and since he's been stuck doing the midnight shift 5 nights a week. Now, I've done it for the past several years. I only have done 2 nights a week on midnights, and the rest of the week I did work a normal shift. And he said he had a whole new respect for me for working the midnight shift for as long as I have. Now, I told him, yeah, sure. I mean, you were doing it 5 nights, I only did it for 2. And I gave him a few suggestions to help him out when it comes to sleeping. Get some, oh, I can't go that way. No, I can go this way now. Get some, blackout curtains, definitely. And since he has kids, some earplugs probably wouldn't hurt either. But yeah, I would like to go back to work. But since I'm such a night owl anyway, working the midnight shift really hasn't been that big of a hindrance to me. Come on. You know, you're there by yourself. There's a few things you have to do, of course. You know, check out the main doors and fire exits are all locked properly. In the morning, you have to deal with contractors oftentimes, especially now since we're having some new construction going on with a remodel. Come on. Yeah, I can only imagine how boring it must be right now with them all being closed. And the way things are looking, I don't imagine it will be opened up again maybe another month or more. The way things are, and not just in my state of Ohio, but nationwide. I have to be, you know, I consider myself fortunate that I have not, you know, caught it yet. Especially when you consider that in my job, I was around a lot. I was in the public a lot for working at a mall. And being a diabetic, and oh, that's what I was talking about before to come into my diet. A lot of the foods I'm eating now are unfortunately high in carbs because that's what's cheap. And when you're on restricted income and you gotta watch how you spend your money, you gotta go cheap. So yeah, that's been something I'm constantly being conscious of and how it's going to affect me in the long run. I don't want to become a type 2 diabetic. it may be an eventuality in my life, but I would like to hold it off as long as I can because I can't afford insulin. I can't afford medical insurance. Open up, damn you. Let me try entering and leaving a few times, see what that does. Alright, there we go, finally. I did pause the recording there just momentarily so I can look up how the clock tower, how this clock room works, but it opened up before I could finish typing into my browser. I can at least do that. I can pause the recording. Alright, here we go. We're back in Olrock's lair. Alright. Now I've leveled up some more since I was here last time. I think I have some better weapons, so hopefully I can survive this. Wow, my shield can't block these boomerangs? Where does this go? Ah, this is where I needed to be. Alright, excellent. Oh, I need to find a save room, but let me just run across here. The music in here is awesome. Alright, I need mist form to get to that. Although, it might be able to get around to the other side. I think that's mist form on the opposite side of that. Expensive, but it'll come in handy when I have to fight their werewolf, and I can't remember the second monster it was, which I believe is to the left. Let's go to the right. Let's see see what else I can find over here. Another library card. I want. Nope. Oh no. Let's not go here yet. I was mistaken. It's to the right. I want to see what other items I can find before I get into that fight. And find a save room would also be optimal. Okay. Ah, this is a really good sub-weapon to have. Shit. Alright, so now I've opened up that passage. I need to find a save room. Well, that didn't work. Okay, well, that is not going well. Oh, wow, this guy's tough. Alright, I may have to consider... Oh, okay. Let's get away from him before he throws that. Oh, fuck, another one. Okay, I need... Alright, so you're dead. I need to find the save room. Alright. Alright, let's not... Alright, I have no choice. I need to use my potion. Actually, let's eat my consumables first. Ooh. Daddy liked that. As useful as that sub-weapon is, it is expensive. It is hungry. It is thirsty. Okay, well, that didn't work very well. Ah, come. That is bullshit. Okay, that guy was just... Alright, can't go in there. I'm getting murdered. Time to eat the other... Actually, what can I do with these? Let's eat these shiitakes. Alright. Alright. I'm not going back in that room. Not yet. If I can keep him stun locked like that. Man, I'm only doing 6 damage to this guy? Did my strength go down? No? Yeah, just the enemies here are just particularly stronger than they are anywhere else. Alright, let's see here. Oop. Ah, finally! This is what I've been looking for. Thank you. You know, one character that has not yet appeared in the Castlevania series on Netflix has been the Grim Reaper. And of all the minions that Dracula has under his employ, the Reaper has yet to show up. Whoop, I did not mean to do that. Alright, let's get this over with.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate! Come forth, my servants! The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont.
Oh, it's a
Crush
Minotaur.
this flea who invades my castle!
Oh man, the voice acting in this game are exceptionally ferocious. Okay, that's not fair. Alright, alright, the werewolf is out. Now let's see if I can... Okay. I have to see about getting ducked underneath of him next time he does that. Alright, got them both. That wasn't that hard.
I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
Alright. Here we go. Mist form obtained. Not sure. Here's another save room. You know, going back to Tiger King for a moment, the issue of private breeders of exotic animals. After watching that series, I do think that it's something that should probably be regulated. I'm not normally one for regulation. Oh, I recognize that creature. But when you're talking about animals that are endangered, when you're talking about animals that can be a great danger to their owners as well as to the public, blood float. Converts damage to hearts. I might regret that, but I'll. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, you can't deny it looks pretty cool, but. If this show has done anything, it has definitely shed the light on the topic of private breeding. Now I can understand why exploitation of these animals would be necessary to a degree. These places do need to make money, and well, they have a source of income. Okay, so that led that way. I mean, I don't think any animal should ever be mistreated for any reason. You know, I think that's just basic human decency. And the sad truth, you know, animals that are raised in captivity like that can never go into the wild. They rely on humans far too much for their basic survival. Okay, so I've been to the Colosseum. I pretty much have explored most of it. Let me go all the way back to the left, to that bottom chamber. Then I'll go back to Oroc's lair, and fight him. unfortunately, this mist form is temporary. There's another one, I think it's called Power of Mist, where it allows me to actually change the form and, you know, toggle on and off rather than it being just a momentary thing like it is now. And then there's another add-on for it that actually makes the mist harmful to enemies. Okay, forgot about that. Okay, let me put my shield up here. Damn it! I got to work my way around those fucking musketeers. And ooh, okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. All right, let's head back. There's a save room right up here. And we'll try to refill my health, and we'll try that again. I need to try and make my way through all these guys. Alright, that was successful, if not messy. And I am wrestling with how much of that show is real and how much is staged. I haven't done any research onto how the show was filmed to find out one way or the other. Because there's a lot of footage that appears to take place, let's say, when Joe is out. But as far as I'm aware, I don't know, he could still be in prison for a while now. I don't think he's been acquitted or anything like that. I mean, he said he got 22 years, so... I've not done any research yet to find out his current status of incarceration. I'll keep the axe. Alright, yeah, this guy's annoying. Okay, now going off screen is just cheating. Alright, so this is where I ran into trouble last time with these jackballs. Max out on hearts. I think this led to another teleporter room. Yeah. Alright, so I believe that's all of them uncovered. I believe there was only 4 of them. I don't think there were 5. Alright, you are annoying, so... And we're gonna try and kill you before I run into the hammer. Alright, I am running low on health. Well... Okay, well, I'm just gonna run from you guys now. Bye! I only have 20 hit points left. I need to find a save room or consume some of my other edibles. I'm just going to consume some of my edibles just to be on the safe side. Oh, well, yeah, that was fantastic. Don't eat that, apparently. Oh, it says poisonous mushroom. Well, wish I had paid attention to that. I got another turkey, and I got some pot roast. So, yeah, Orlok I can't get to yet because I believe he is in that chamber going up, and I need, I think, bat form in order to get up there, which I don't have yet. So, at this point, since now I have mist form, I can go back to the right side of the screen, which means I have to go back to the teleporter room. Out of your brothers, you are probably the easiest one to avoid. If I didn't hit the right button. Oh, okay. Well, let's just book it at this point. I fucked that up. So yeah, I need bat form in order to get up there, or spring boots. I think they're called spring boots. Alright, I'm gonna go over here real fast, use the save room, then I'll go back. No, it has to be my imagination. Do those statues have penises? That would never pass in a PS1 game, I don't think. Why haven't I been through this door? Okay, I have. It was the door below me I haven't been through. Okay, that was that room. I don't need to go there. I'm gonna go here. Ooh, what do we have here? We have Mirror Cuirass and Jeweled Knuckles. Drops resist stoning. Well, that's not great. I don't really need that right now. And, well, okay. I would much rather use the Mercenary's Broadsword than the Jeweled Knuckles. It has greater range. I'd rather have range over speed. Okay. Now, where should I go next? I'm not entirely sure where to go now. I'm trying to remember where the platform was. I think it's down in the caverns. So at this point, that is probably where I need to go. Is back down into the caverns. So in order to get back there, I'm gonna have to go back through the marble gallery. Let me fill this room out first. That's right, there was nothing here when I was here. Oh, no. Other than pot roast. Okay. Consumable will be fine. I'm sure it will have more relevance when the castle gets flipped over to this mirror side. I'll pass. Oh, well, I guess I got the shield out too late. Okay, now I can kill you one hit. Fast. I might do another playthrough of another Metroid 2 remake. I did one prior where I played all the way through. I might do a New Game Plus of that. Alright, I need to try and get down here. There should have been a gorilla skeleton on the other end of this hallway, but maybe I'm mistaken. I try using an item from my inventory, but I need to break that. Let me try. Yeah, for shits and giggles. Ooh, a pizza. Where the hell did it go? I know I think I gotta stick a dynamite. Oh yeah, there it is. Dynamite. Let's see what this does. Nothing! Alright, well, I'm glad we had this talk. Yep. Well, I missed that jump. I might have been able to make that jump if I was if I had done it properly. Well, shit. There's not really... That really wouldn't have got me much of anywhere. I don't think. Alright, I've been up. Let's go back up here. Alright, yeah. That goes back that way. Yeah, I am lost. I kind of have a general idea of where I need to go. If I could find a way to break that bridge, I think that's where I need to go next. I've already been on the other side of this map. I can't go down into the water without the holy symbol. And I think the holy symbol is down here somewhere. I think. I may have to actually break down and find out where this stuff is. Oh yeah, I can't go back that way, can I? I have to go back the other way. Son of a bitch. This backtracking is absolutely a pain in the ass. Really don't really give you any time to recover from hit, do they? Alright. Well, I've been down to the caverns. I seem to hit a dead end over there. I could try hitting the waterfall again. But if I miss, it's going to be a pain in the ass in order to get back to there. I can try going back over to the clock tower. I am stronger, but it's a gauntlet to fight through all those harpies and flying Medusa heads. I'm trying to figure out where can I explore right now. I'm really limited right now where I can go. Well, there is something I can try. Let's do a little reading.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in
Actually,
this.
let's sell...
I'm interested in...
Like you. Like you.
Alright.
I'm interested in this.
Alright, well, I've got almost 13,000 gold right now. Oh, I could buy a diamond plate. Castle map.
Like you.
A ring with holy powers. That's 4,000. A medal. Oh, I am torn. That sword would be nice. But increasing my defense right now, I think, would be more useful.
Like you. Like you. Farewell for now.
Alright. Alright, well that helps fill in some gaps. And of course, this doesn't reveal all the secret areas. So, I mean, it filled in some gaps, but maybe it wasn't all that really useful. I'm in the library right now. I'm going to try and get up to the same level. Now that I have double jump, maybe I can get up there and do some more exploring. Yep. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the Damascus sword was only 5 better when it comes to my attack value, but that diamond plate was way better than what I was wearing. Right now, I need all the help I can get when it comes to my survivability. At least I haven't died yet on this playthrough, so... You know what I mean by playthrough? I mean this particular play section, I haven't died yet. But I don't want to jinx myself. Alright. It's a shame I can't sell any of my useless items. Items that have become obsolete or harmful, like that poisonous mushroom. that sounds like a photon torpedo. Okay, well, you don't hurt that bad. No, I'll keep the dagger. Another Takematsu. Alright. Ah! Here's what I needed. Alright. I think I'm gonna need that just to get out of here. So, I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I have to say that the game has some flaws for being a game that's supposed to be as polished, or at least coming from a big name. The clipping issues are just really sad. A game of that caliber should not have clipping issues the way that game does. I'm constantly seeing, and this primarily comes from the female characters, their clothing clipping through their bodies, especially around where their armpits are. So they must have made one, or at least a set of female model types and just thrown different clothing on them, which is a little bit different than how some other games may do it. For instance, in Skyrim, the clothing is handled differently. Can I sit here? Yes, I can sit here. I don't know to what end, but... Come on. Oh, there we go. Open. Topaz Circulet. Nice stone mask. Raises my defense by 1. No. Alright, and... restores hit points by poison damage. Okay. Okay, so in Skyrim, they divide the bodies into multiple different parts. So you have the main body, which consists of the from the neck down to the ankles and down to the wrists. Then you have a separate mesh for the hands, a separate mesh for the feet, and a separate mesh for the head. And even the head is divided into multiple different parts. The hair, the inside of the mouth, the eyes are all separate meshes. Alright. Let's see if I can... I can get up here now, since I have the back form. What do we have here? Anti-venom, potion, and... ooh, the fairy card. I got a familiar. No, it's down here in my relics. Now, The fairy is a very useful ally to have. If I get stoned, she can use a hammer if there's one, and use it to smash me open. I think she can also administer potions to me if I need them for my inventory. Am I going the right way? Yeah, because I teleported here. I guess there is only really one way to go. Now the real fun part will be when I get to the Flipside Castle. And I'll have to come back to this region because there's a particular monster that exists here called, I think it's called a Shamu. And this monster drops one of the most powerful weapons in the game. It is, but its drop rate is like 1%. I remember last time I played this game, it took me hours. Maybe not hours, but a long time, constantly going back and forth into the room, waiting for it to drop. But when you get that sword, it's basically I win. And there's a lot of weapons in the game that are like that. That are just ridiculously overpowered. Alright, let's go back up to the clock tower, now that I have the bat form. Oh yeah, no, she has to use items from my inventory, so if I don't have a hammer, she can't do that, I guess. Alright, let's hit the save room first. Now I've got platform, let's go up here. Aha, what do we have here? Fire of the bat. Now I have an attack. Which uses a lot of magic. Let me let my magic recharge briefly. Another thing that the fairy will do, I think it's the fairy, it's either that or the demon, will point out secret rooms, weaknesses in walls you can use. Where are those items at? Ah, here they are. Ice mail. Alright. Let's check out those items. The Bekatoa plain, easy to use war sword. Okay, that's better when I'm using a shaman shield. No, I still had the library card. That would have been really inconvenient if I tried to use my shield and I still had that equipped. Ice mail. Okay. Strong versus ice-based attacks. Don't need that right now. Alright, now where do I need to go? Alright, this will take me back to Dracula's Tower. Well, I haven't run into Maria again yet. I don't think... If I run into... I don't want to go to the tower just yet, more than likely. I'm trying to remember where Maria was. Let's see if I can't hit these switches. Alright, that one's hit. Come on. There we go. Did half of them. Alright, that one's gonna be interesting to get to since it's protected by water. Alright, that one's triggered. Alright, got it. That just doesn't do me any good at all, does it? That has a faster attack. Alright. Alright, now let's go back to the clock room. There's not really any real fast way to get back to the clock room. I could go and fight Richter now, but that would only be half the game. I need to find... I can't go there yet. been a lot of really good shows that come out this year. Hunters was surprisingly good, with a very interesting twist ending. I'm looking forward to season 2 of that and how that turns out. One thing that did come out today that was rather sad to hear was that... Oh, that's actually good to kill you with that now? Huh. Was that a lot of movies are getting pushed back to next year because of the virus. Particularly the new Ghostbusters Afterlife is being pushed back to 2021. I think, what was it? There's another movie's coming out that's been pushed back. I don't think Black Widow was pushed back. There was another movie. I'm drawing a blank right now. It's hard. Oops. I mean, it is a shame that this virus has had the impact that it has had. A lot of things are definitely going to be different once it's gone. I guess it will never really be gone, but at least, once we have a vaccine for it, and I mean, there are a lot of people who are kind of wondering, in the past we have had, epidemics like this before, and they have never caused us to shut down like this has. Like the H1N1 virus flew back just a few years ago. I had a friend of mine who went into a medically induced coma from that. Unfortunately, this is what I'm looking for, gravity boots. There we go, alright. From that several years ago. He's a member of my gaming group, Iron Bite. And he survived, fortunately. Alright, I've explored that. Now, I need to go back to Olrock's lair. So let's find a teleporter room. The nearest one to me is going to have to go back to the right side of the screen, it looks like. Or I'm right smack in the middle of them. Oh no, I don't have to do that. I know what I know. Yeah. Oh, I need to go that way. Now I have to wait for it to reopen. I paused it again while it was waiting to open, just so we didn't have a lot of empty, dead air waiting for it to open. It didn't take very long. It took like a minute. Let me just double check. I'm back in recording. Wow, I've been recording for almost an hour and a half. Pretty sure this doesn't go anywhere. Nope. No, is there not really. this weapon has good attack, good speed, and good range. It's a good, well-rounded weapon. Let's check that out real fast. I may not use it. Yeah. Alright, so. Ooh, it's a two-handed weapon though. This leads to the boss room. And I don't have any choice, but I have to face him. Oh, well, okay. That blast of his is definitely his. I have to. Alright, I am going to have to use something here. Restores all energy, you don't need that. Just use a potion. That hurts. It's a shame. You have such a lovely dining room. Echo the back. Alright. Having these zombie prisoners is an excellent addition to the atmosphere. He didn't need to add them. Alright, I'm going to go find a save room and quit for the night. There is another section here I need to explore though, so let me head down. I'll take the holy water, might be useful. Alright. So, we made quite a bit of progress tonight. So, let's see how far we get next time, shall we? Thank you for watching. Good night.